Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, continuing our Start From Scratch Elmcreek run. This is our tribute charity run, and yeah, so far so good. We got soybeans, we got cotton, we got four fields now, so that's pretty good. Not the biggest fields in the world, but they're getting there. We're getting some, sorry about that, bumped the microphone. Once you add them all up, we're at 8.5, 11.5, 13 acres. It's not bad. It's actually really good. So we're making some good progress here. We just sold our soybeans and I paid off a bunch of the loan. We actually currently have $95,000 of the loan paid off at the moment. We'll be able to save that for something else important, either buying another tractor, buying another field, something like that. Probably fields first, but at some point we do want to start getting some of the good tractors. I should actually check to see if there's anything used because we have money now. None of this is, I mean, that's a good planter. I mean, I say good. It is a reasonable planter, not for our size. We're past this size, I think, at this point with the multiple fields. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward another month. Nothing else for us to sell for a bit. I mean, we're going to be waiting on the close for a while, probably, because I'm not expecting them to get to a 10K plus price anytime soon. But if they do, all the better. In fact, we'll just keep checking where we can. Nope, not quite there yet. Nothing on the used market. And then contracts. The three things we need to check. There's a harvesting contract for oats. We're going to ignore you. It is actually field 47, which is good because that means that he's harvesting that field right now, which means we could buy it the next time it's time to plant something. Or we could just hope that he plants something that we care about. So we'll see. Really nothing else for us to do. Again, we're waiting till... what is the month we're looking for? Sorry, I'm looking for this. We're waiting until October to harvest our soybeans. Which will be the first on our list. All right, let's check our three things. Used equipment. Oh, wow. That is a... I didn't even know that existed. I didn't see that in the list. That is a massive trailer. Oh, my goodness. That's a pretty good trailer, too, to be honest. Nice windrower. Too bad it's the wrong map. Check the prices. Nope. Big fat no. And then check for... any contracts that we care about. Oats and oats. 47 oats. That's funny. So that tells you at least that you can wait 1 month, I guess, to harvest if you needed to. All right. Fast forwarding again. One more month on our harvests, or our harvest of soybeans at least. Nice little Fendt tractor. Nothing here that we care about. And then do have sorghum here. Could do some sorghum because we are going to start doing sorghum at some point. I'll have to think about that one. It is the two fields to my right as well. So the two fields that we have, been looking at, eyeballing a little bit. And 47, did you ever get harvested? Or did you just let it wither? Wow. Because I didn't do your contract, you just let it wither. That's just rude, man. Well, it does mean that when it comes planting time, maybe it's time to, maybe we can pick that one up and plant something on it that's more worthwhile. It's very tempting to grab these. I don't know. If I did, I'd probably just grab equipment for both and just knock them both out basically at the exact same time. It's only a couple $1,000. Sorghum's not going to sell for a whole ton. Honestly, we're probably not going to do sorghum harvests until like it's our fields. Like if it's our fields, it's worth it because we get, maximum profit from it because we get the maximum amount of crop. But this little bit of crop here, because we don't have like the bakery, any of that kind of stuff, or I should say the flour mill, don't know if it's worth doing these. No, I think I'd rather just wait one more month and do my own harvest over here. Let's go. We need is a nice John Deere harvester sitting on the used lot that's only $98,000 or $90,000. I don't think that's going to happen, but in fact, that would actually be pretty sad. John Deere harvester, to come to think of it. Most of them are pretty expensive. And of course, it's raining. All right, anything here we care about? Negative, negative, negative. Nope. Closed, terrible price. And contracts. There is a soybeans. Might be worth doing because we're about to do soybeans ourselves. Field 28. Where's field 28? What's that sowing one for? 11. Field 28's up there north of us, isn't it? Yeah, it's right there. Not bad. Technically, we can knock that out with our harvester, which would actually make it a little bit more worthwhile. So I might do that one. We'll come back to it. We'll see if it's still there when it comes time. And actually, I'm just going to fast forward till the rain goes away because it's kind of not worth sitting here waiting for the rain to go away until it, or not sitting here doing anything until the rain goes away. Eventually. All right, well, the rain should be going away like any moment now. Let's grab us our harvester. Now, this will be the soybean harvester. We definitely want a good old John Deere one. So we've got the big beefy one there. It's actually, this is the big beefy one. That one's a little bit cheaper. I'm not going to get this one, I don't think. I know that. Got to get my money back. All right, I'm not actually going to lease that one, I don't think. I think I'm going to get the smaller of the two. Or the smaller of the three, I should say. But I'm just curious how much this one does cost. And 20,000 bucks. We're not going to get that much back from it. So we definitely want to go with the smaller John Deere, which is still not cheap, to be fair. But yeah, 14,000 bucks. And then how much we're going to get from the soybeans? Actually, I don't know. We have 4.5 acres of soybeans. Soybeans should give us, if I can follow the line, 1,800 acres. 1,800 liters per acre. Actually, about 30, probably 3,500 liters per acre. So 715. Or sorry, 714, and then a half a acre. It's about 17,500, something like that. Which, to be fair, is less than what we just sold. So it's going to be probably about 28,000 bucks, maybe. So we're making a tiny profit, not much. Soybeans were never going to be profitable. The reason we're doing soybeans is because, like I said, my grandfather did soybeans, so it's really the main reason for soybeans. We need much bigger fields to be able to make soybeans kind of in that profitable range. Accommodations. It's interesting. We can use all these other things too. The capellos. But we'll grab this one. Right? Yep. Technically probably need the little trailer, but that's all right. We'll make it work. The rain really needs to go away by the time we get over there. Okay, there goes the rain. There goes the sign. Gotta get rid of those. Hopefully I'm wrong about the yields, but about 17,000 liters is what I'm expecting. We'll find out how close I am. If my numbers are right, we should get 5,000 liters off this one field and the other 12,000 off the other field, something like that. Hopefully I'm wrong the wrong direction, or the right direction I should say, like as in hopefully they give me more than I expect. All right, we're going to get a little bit more of this done, and I'll come back when we're almost done with this field. All right, we're almost done with that field, but I did remember that I do need to start cultivating as well. So we went ahead and grabbed us a good-sized cultivator, since we're going to have to cultivate both these fields, save this for a month, and then cultivate after the cotton as well. So this is decent size. It's still a shallow cultivator, but the difference is I'm okay with doing the shallow cultivator at this stage because we're about to do the oilseed radish. And the oilseed radish obviously has a weeder as part of it, which I think prevents the weeds from growing at that part. Because obviously I've never seen weeds grow with the oilseed radish. But I'm going to do a little bit of a header here, even though it's not quite fully done here. Are you pretending like you're done, my friend? You are. But what I was going to say is that when we do the actual seeding of our crop, I'm going to go ahead and try to use that John Deere that doesn't need any other cultivating before it, and hope that that gets the job done the way we want it to be. By the way, those sorghum fields, 53 and 54, they just let those wither too. I guess if you've got a contract available, they don't bother doing it. Which I feel like it's not always the case, but in this case it seems like that's what happened. That's a lot of wasted food. In a save that we're trying to feed the hungry people with in real life with virtual crops, it's really sad to see food go to waste. All right, well, I'm going to get a little bit further along, and we'll be back when we're moving over to the other field. All right, we're just finishing up the last little bit of the harvest over here. I was pretty close, about 50, what is it going to be, about 5,300 liters all said and done. So right around that 5,000 liter mark. Not bad. So I do expect about 12,000 liters off this other field. I don't think you're done with your task, Mr. AI worker. Can't squeeze past there. How am I going to get over there? I'm just going to knock that over. It is what it is. Trying to get us a little bit of a header here. No train, no train, no train, no train. Alright, get you rolling. Go check on my other dude who is having some issues. What did you do? You didn't even go in the right spot. You're having some real issues. Now's about when I need another tractor to be able to start seeding this thing. But I ain't got no money for that. I mean, if I got another tractor, I don't think I would do another... I don't think it'd be smaller than the one we've got. I think I'd just get something that's a little bit bigger, potentially. Which would mean, you know, obviously a large tractor, which is not cheap. 247,000 bucks, 285,000 bucks, something, one of those two. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. All right, well, I'll be right back once we've made a little bit more progress, and we'll end the episode somewhere around there, but we'll be back shortly. All right, we are almost done with field number 2 here. See how close we got to 17,000 liters. I think there's like 15,000 in that trailer up there. So maybe a little over 16,000, maybe not quite 17. Let's see how much we actually got. 16,175. So a little bit shorter than I was kind of hoping, but again, that was just really rough math. All right, let's get you up to field. I guess we'll go ahead and do field 23 or whatever it was up here. We've already got the harvester. Might as well. This harvester's not going to fit across that bridge though, or this bridge. How do we get there? Where there's a will, there's a way. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the contract, though, before I get too far ahead of myself. I guess I said 23, 28. And we're going to accept it, not picking up the harvester. We don't need it. Nothing like a bit of off-roading. Can we knock over these signs? Hey, goodbye signs. I don't like you. I think I've knocked them over once before, though, and they come back. Try and get us a little bit of a header line, I guess. It's a really good sized field, actually. Alright, you're almost done over here. Once you get done, we can get the trailer, go drop the soybeans that we have off, and be ready to go pick up those other soybeans. And then we got to get all this seeded again. And then make it to the next month for cotton. Suppose if we're going to have to rent the fertilizer spreader anyway, maybe oilseed radish isn't the right way to go. I mean, I'm going to still do it on these fields just because I've already started with the cultivator. But I don't know. Maybe change of plans. Part of the reason we were going to do it is because we weren't going to be needing to avoid having to get the sprayer, but we're going to get the sprayer anyway. And that might be the best course of action. I don't know. I mean, the soybeans that we just planted on those two fields, just still not so borderline worth it. I mean, I'm glad that we're doing it just because, again, the point is not for profit. It's to you know, we're getting our profit off our cotton right now. But we will work our way into profit for the soybeans. We're just not quite there yet. Honestly, one more good sized field of soybeans or any crop that uses that the harvester would tip us over the profitability margin, I think. It's like 53 or one of those that we were talking about before, or even 47, honestly, would get us just enough to tip over that line. And that's the thing. We knew soybeans wasn't really going to be profitable until we got about, well, I think 3.5 acres is break even, and then, you know, our target spot is about 7 acres, and we're only at 4.5 right now. So we need another couple acres to make me feel comfortable. So 47 wouldn't be a bad one, because it's about 1.75. So that put me at 6.25. So it's a little bit less than maybe the perfect mark spot, but not bad. And actually what we do is like I said, we fix 47, 48, make them one field, and then we just find us another kind of medium-sized field to add to it, and then we're in a good spot for soybeans, and we can move on to probably sorghum next after that. Actually made some pretty good progress, my friend. Guess you're not quite full, but we can go ahead and get you emptied up a bit for now. Good enough for now. Let's get you off to the side. How big is this field? Thankfully, the contract will tell us. .78 acres. It's actually not as big as it looks. I thought it looked like it was bigger than our other field, but I guess it's just the width and just the kind of way it's shaped. But it's just a little bit smaller than our field 40 or 51. Oh, 48, 51, ready to go. Honestly, not right this second, but when it's time to, well, you know what? We need to cultivate this anyway. Is there a contract for cultivating 47? No, I wish there was, because that would be a good thing to have, because then we could just cultivate 47, get them to pay us to cultivate it, and then maybe buy the field and go from there. I'm surprised there's not. But yeah, I think we want to get 47, because we can afford it right now, right? Not saying we buy it today, just from a general, just can we afford it? Yeah. I mean, we can't buy it yet because we have to get the cotton going, but hopefully by the time we need to plant again, we can get this. And we don't need to plant until soybeans until April. So yeah, that might work. Plant soybeans in April, buy that field, combine it, just have one big giant field of soybeans, and go from there. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in there. It's getting late for me anyway. We'll let this, this contract will finish up, and when we come back, we'll be fast forwarding to get some cotton done. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.